And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
On its way from Young for two. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Young's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Young for 3. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson inside. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. It's tipped. They recover it. Brooks with no one around. No good. That would have tied it. That has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And he gets the bucket.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's Van Vliet. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 7 points in the game.
Nice jump shot. Van Vliet, he can stretch the floor for you or hit there from the mid-range.
On its way from Young for 2. Again, the Hawks score.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. For 3, Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. The Hawks have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Wasted no time on that one. Young's got 16 points.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Shot on the wing. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Young's shot is off. Rockets trail by 8. For 3, Van Vliet drills it from outside.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Boston Celtics. Ejected by Young. Free throw line jump shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Brooks outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. 21 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Atlanta. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And right now for Atlanta, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. Clint Capella is out there with Nance, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Rockets trail by 11. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here's Young from the arc. No good on that one. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Bogdanovich finds Young on the top of the key in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Man, we see this from Trey often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
The Rockets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Now, here's Green. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And it's off from three-point range. Hawks passing it around. Young for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. And it's 29 points for Trae Young.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
And it's Green missing. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. On its way from Young for 2. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Atlanta making a switch here. Roddy's checked in. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Green. Tari Eason comes in for Tate. And Brooks subbed in for Green. Brooks misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Pass to Roddy. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Traps in the tray. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Şengün with a screen on Hunter. Brooks has got space. Money from the wing. Brooks has got his second basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Young, good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Over in the corner, Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Capella finds Young. From outside the arc, they get it again. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Brooks covering. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Young from outside drains the three-pointer. Young's got 40 points.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Capella. Young fires away from outside. Atlanta gets it back. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target. 43 points for Trae Young.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reza Shea is coming in for Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Shepard. Connects on the 9-footer. Shepard's got 6 here in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. 27 seconds left here in the second. There's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kept alive. The kick out to Young. From outside, off the mark. VanVleet on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the trade. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked. And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Houston Rockets.
I hate the shot to...
And that is a wrap.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So on the floor for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Brooks is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Young from the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Brooks from outside knocks down the 3-ball. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Young. Misses the chippy right there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And too long on the shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And here's Young from the arc. Brooks grabs the board. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Off on the layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. Yeah, they have not overcome that.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Rocket shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Van Vliet finds Şengün. With the teardrop. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Şengün's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Here's Young. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Fred VanVleet.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising.
And good! He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Tate with the rebound. Green with the ball. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got 5 now.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here's Young from the arc. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. On its way from Young for 2. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Brooks. It's Young on the wing. Capella kicks to Young. Another shot. Launches it. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Brooks finds Green. Back to Brooks. 3-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
On its way from Young for 2. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Hawks ahead. They finish off the third quarter with... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Larry Nance out there with Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
For 3, Hunter. And they'll get another chance.
In the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board. And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Here's Holiday. Misses the layup. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Eason's shot is good.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Atlanta calls timeout. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Aaron Holiday. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
Pass to Shepard. The three. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young in the corner. The Trae. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Eason gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly.
Good, he hits again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Young way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They get a hand on it. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Krejci. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. how it's been going for the Hawks.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And here's Matthews for the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And the first one drops. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Van Vliet against Young. And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Here's Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the...
Yet another bucket.
And that ties in for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Okongwu finds Matthews. Back to Okongwu. Young left side. Over Şengün. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. To the paint. Goes back up. It's deflected.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Houston. Thompson at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Okongwu grabs the board. Brooks against Nance. Outside Matthews. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Releases. Can't connect. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.
So tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they